You have some fans out here, don't you? All right. Well, Katherine, you have a lovely family here. I'd like to introduce them. You have your husband, Frank, who is a qualified business. Your mother, Sharon McClellan, who is your upline sponsor, NMD. Your father, Steve, who is a QNMD. And your sister, Mary Claire, who is a sales coordinator. It's a family business, sounds like. So, Katherine, growing up in a household of Juice Plus, with your mother being your sponsor and an NMD, what was your journey like?
15 years ago, my mom came home with Trio Blend capsules and told the entire family we had to start taking them. I fed it to our dogs. If there's hope for me, there is hope for anyone. I got in a lot of trouble, and she, as a nurse, for my punishment, made me attend a health lecture. I did begin taking Juice Plus, and within several months, my cystic acne went away. I came off oral antibiotics for that. I went from sick all of the time to rarely sick, and my immune system, like I just said, so much stronger, but also my cravings changed from sugar, fat, and salt to fruits and vegetables, which transformed my weight from constantly overweight as a child to a healthy weight for the first time in my entire life. I remember being on this stage with my mom when she gave her National Marketing Director speech several years back, wondering if one day I would have the privilege of doing the same thing. You see, I had seen her grow up into the most beautiful version of herself and generate a six-figure income for our family in a time of extreme financial stress. Our family went from barely surviving to thriving, and that's because of you, Mom, and I'll always be grateful for that. I did want to become a national marketing director, but I had my doubts and insecurities. While in college, I fast-tracked to sales coordinator and quickly let comparison, insecurity, and just general doubts about my own self-worth get in the way of me progressing in the marketing plan. That was when I really had to understand that people who stand on this stage are not the same as when they first began their journey in Juice Plus. My mom had changed, and I was going to have to do the same thing, but I wasn't ready for that growth yet. I went into a program called Teach for America, and I was teaching 8th grade math in the inner city in Birmingham, Alabama, where we live. And I loved my students, but I remember standing in that front office, scanning my hand every morning, clocking in for work, wondering if that is what my next 30 years of life would look like. And I felt so deeply convicted because here I was preaching to my students to follow their dreams, but I had given up on one of mine. I wanted to be a national marketing director, so I called my mom and I spewed all my doubts and inconvenience this and how do you do it that, and she said, maybe this isn't for you. And it made me so mad that I knew I had to do it, by gosh I would. And so I set off on this journey, and within 5 months I'd fast-tracked to senior sales coordinator, replaced my teaching salary, and 2 months later QNMD. I thought I would be a national marketing director the next month. And then, just like that, 2 of my 3 sales coordinator legs completely walked away from the business. And I want to be so transparent about that because this is not easy. I had a choice to make. I could persevere or I could let discouragement decide my future. I cried a lot and had tons of pity parties, lots of self-doubt and insecurity, but I just remember thinking, I promised myself I would do this, and I really do believe in this opportunity, and I want to pay it forward to others. So I made a decision to go all in, and that's when God gave me this word, joy on the journey. I had to choose courage in those moments when people canceled their orders, did not come to my parties, more distributors walked away, and everything seemed to go wrong. And it was very hard to see joy in those moments, but that was the option, joy, and see it anyways. Get outside of yourself and be able to bless and serve others, not letting go of the dream you have for yourself, but also realizing it's not about you at all. The other option was convenience, which would have said, focus on the negative, stay here, just be small, play small. But I realized that if you want to impact the world, you have to discipline your disappointments. And it was so hard. But my husband every morning would look at me and say, Katherine, sorry, I'm not even that emotional. He would say, Katherine, you're a child of God, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you're a 100 Club National Marketing Director. And here we stand, 3 years from when I left my teaching job, not 100 Club yet, but as a 24 Club National Marketing Director team. I want to say thank you to the Juice Plus Company for allowing us to partner with you and build the life of our dreams at such a young age. That's such a gift, and I'll never take it for granted. I promise to pay it forward to as many people as God puts in my path. To my mom, my upline national marketing director, you're my best friend and business buddy, and it is a joy to do this with you. To my dad, my actual sponsor in the business. I love that you celebrate me so well, give me great business advice, but most of all, I will always remember that I did in fact beat you to National Marketing Director. To my little sister, Mary Claire, it is an absolute dream that you've decided to do this as well. And I know that when you decide to go all in, you will be the NMD, Next McClellan National Marketing Director. And to my husband, Frank, you take supportive to the next level. I will tirelessly work so that you have options to spend time with our future children and to pursue your dreams and build the life that we've always wanted to together. And to my team, oh gosh, I'm gonna get through this. To my team, you are the reason we are here. I do not take lightly the fact that you trusted me enough to say yes, that you put your people in front of us, and that you give me the privilege of walking alongside you in life in general. I pledge to you that I will lock arms with you and I will die by the side of the road helping you get where you want to go with this. I will never give up on you or your dreams. I will fight to protect them and hold on to that vision until you are strong enough to do it for yourself. Thank you. And lastly, to God be the glory, great things He has done. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Katherine Cade.